what the fuck is going on?
Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video by yours truly. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title of the video, I will be giving a story time about the time that I almost got kidnapped, or the time that I was followed in Germany when I was in Germany last year. But before I get into this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, leave a comment down below, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Yeah. So anyways, so what happened was, right, long story, okay, in the beginning, I need to make it like, I need to get to the point, right? So last year your girl went to Germany for like 6 weeks. I had a scholarship, but I'll talk about that in like another video. Okay, so I was in Germany for like 6 weeks, and I think like the first 3 weeks I was still adjusting and getting like used to the system, getting used to everybody around, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And prior to us coming to Germany, right, we had gotten like a program of what we would be doing for those 6 weeks, and they had left like weekends open, eh, for like if you wanted to be adventurous and plan your own trip and go do you or whatever. And I think this was like 3 weeks into me being there. I think it was like 2.5 weeks. Yeah, 2.5 weeks, I think. And this weekend, it was an open weekend, right? And my fellow what would I say? Fellow scholarshipers, scholarshippies, or whatever, had made plans. Like they'd already planned like their weekends. They already planned like, yeah, like this weekend I'm going where, this weekend I'm doing this, whatever. And me, I didn't plan anything, right? So this weekend I was like by myself, and I had already made like a really good friend. Her name is Jara. She's from New Zealand. Shout out to you, B. And I had already like formed like a proper bond with this girl. And this weekend she had planned to go to Prague, right? Not Prague. She had planned to go to Prague, and everybody else like went to other places, man. And I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do for the weekend? You know? And I remember I was talking to Joanna, and Joanna was like, no girl, like go explore, like, you know, go explore, man. Just go and do you. Go be a bird, fly. You know? Go be a Dora the Explorer. So I was like, cool, let me talk, get into the gist of being in a different country and actually experience something. So your girl's like, cool, I get dressed, I get ready or whatever. And I was already kind of like skeptical about it, because I was like, do I really want to go? Should I not? And I was like, but I just go, like, you know, like you're by yourself, you're in a different country. Who knows, like, when will you ever be able to experience this again? So I get ready, get dressed around, and I was like, let me go to the mall. The mall is called Hoviampol. Like, I was in Leipzig, by the way, for those who don't know. So I'm like, cool. And right now, so like I said, it was like, I think like 2.5 weeks already. So I was already like kind of like used to how the inner city trains, the trams work and stuff like that. So I knew, like, at least I knew how to get from my apartment to the mall, to school, and back. Like, that's all I knew. Like, that's all I knew. And to the main train station, that's all I knew at that point. So I got ready. When I got on the tram, I get on the first tram or whatever, and I go whatever I'm gonna try. I'm listening to music, I'm in my zone, got my earphones in, what. And then I get to the main station. Mind you, the mall is like a short distance away from the train station was. I got off at the mall. So I got off at the mall and I walk to the mall, getting, feeling the vibes, feeling like I'm Dora the Explorer, like I'm about to explore, I feel like I'm being so dramatic, but I'm about to explore, I'm about to do me, man. So I walk in the first shop. The shop was a makeup shop. So I walk in, check out the makeup, this, that, the perfume, what. And I was like, getting my sass on and stuff like that, just getting into my vibe. And then I went to H&M, browsed, whatever, got a few things. And then I was just walking around, exploring the mall, what. And then I was like, I got no hunger, man. So I was like, I'm getting hungry now. So let me walk to the main train station and go get some food and maybe sit by myself, in a restaurant or whatever, or go to McDonald's or whatever. Just sit by myself, eat, and then go back. Right? That was the plan. I'm done shopping now, and then I'm done shopping, and then I'm like ready to walk out. So I walk and then take the escalators down, and then I walk out or whatever. So as I'm walking out, there are these two guys that are standing there and they're smoking, right? And everybody in Germany smokes, they smoke cigarettes like it's nothing, like it's like second nature to them, like how drinking is second nature in Namibia, smoking is second nature in Germany. It's just a thing. And so the guys were standing outside, they're smoking their cigarettes. I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't pay mind to it. I'm just like, oh, I noticed them, but I was like, whatever. So I walk. So I'm like I said, Hoveramhul was like a distance from Hauptbahnhof, the train station, like the main train station or whatever. So I was like, I can just walk. Well, it's not like I had a choice. Anyways, it's like a distance from walking from Vernio to Zupak. Like, it's not really a long distance, right? So I'm walking, mind you, Vernio is in there by the new Vernio, man, like those robots walking up to Zupak, not from Town Square, if you're confused or whatever. So I'm walking, listening to music or whatever, and then I'm like, nah, am I being followed? So I turn around and I'm like, these are the two guys that were smoking.
What the fuck? What's going on?
Anyways, so I'm like, bruh, maybe it's just a coincidence. You're obviously going to the main train station, Maybe they're also going to the main train station. So I'm like, I calm myself down and I'm like, nah.
So I walk, walking.
And then I'm like, nah, bruh, these people are walking, I don't understand. So I was like, okay, let me take a detour to see if I'm actually being followed. And then before you get to the main entrance of the train station, there's you can take stairs down that literally lead you to the bottom level of the train station, I guess. So I was like, let me take those, because obviously if they weren't following me, they could have went straight or whatever. And then they split ways, and then the one is behind me, he's walking behind me, and I'm like
shit. I'm like, okay, Pinky, calm down, just calm down, don't be paranoid or whatever. And
if you know me, I am the most paranoid person. And around the time that I left for Germany, Namibia, in Windhoek, cabs were robbing people
Left, right,
center, east, west, north. You get what I'm saying? It was that period at the beginning of the year, and that December, I remember 2018 December, Actually, most of the 2018, like, a lot of it was just happening. Like, so I was paranoid, man. So, but anyways, so I'm like, okay, let me take the stairs down to see him. Was like, if this guy is gonna follow me. So I take the stairs down. He takes the stairs down. I'm like, alright. So it's like, I mean, okay, I'll use like Vernio as an example. So I walk into Vernio. Let's say I'm walking into Vernio from Town Square, right? And then you take the escalators down to Pick n Pay. And then he takes the stairs down to Pick n Pay. And you're like, maybe it's going to Pick n Pay, or maybe it's going to the other taxi ring or whatever. So I decide, okay, let me turn and see if I'm going to Clicks, right? So I'm in the train station. I'm like, okay, let me take this turn. So Varog, he takes the same turn, and I was like, I'm being followed, but I was like, shit. Guys, when I told him, I was freaking out. I was starting to have a panic attack. Like, I was like, Pinky, you can't break down right now. Mind you, my plan was to go to the main train station to get food. Your girl forgot she was even hungry. I was so scared. And then I walk, and then I'm like, bruh, this guy is really following me. And then I was like, let me take another detour. So then I took the escalators, like escalators that went up. So I took the escalators up. He takes the same escalators. And I'm like, guys, what the fuck? And you know, what was the most scariest part was like, this guy, chicken like in Ventuki, if somebody's like following you, like a thief or whatever. At least when you like turn around and you acknowledge like, nah, this person is following me, they become so, they take a step back, they pretend like they're talking to their bras or whatever. Yeah? You know what's like, they try to not seem suspicious or whatever. This guy was staring me every single time I would turn around to see if he's still behind me, staring me dead ass in the eyes, like dead ass. And I was like, what the? I was just like, guys, I was like, this is it for me. Like, this is dead ass. Like, I was like, so I take the escalator up, and then I was like, turn. Instead of going straight, I like turn. And then I walk, and he turns. And I was just like, guys, Lord have mercy, because wow, this is not how, I just feel like this is not how I'm supposed to go out. Like, so I'm saying like a silent prayer, but I'm like, Pinky, you can't break down right now. You need to get back to your apartment. Like, you need to get to a safe space. So I walk, and this guy is dead. Now he's like dead. It's like he didn't even care whether I knew or whether I'd figured out that he was following me. Men's were just behind me. And then I was like, okay, nah. So now I'm walking fast, and I'm like, I need to get on a tram to get back to my apartment. So I walk, and then I come to like, I'm exiting like at the main entrance now, and this man is still dead as behind me. And I don't know where the other one went. So maybe the other one was like watching me from some other distance or some shit like that. So we're exiting now, right? The main entrance. Like, I'm exiting the main entrance to go get on a tram. And it's like, do you almost like if you guys are standing by the robots, man, and it's like there was like a group of people, man. So we're all waiting for the lights to change so we can cross the road. Guys, this man, how do I explain this? This is me. Yeah? This is him. So we are standing waiting for the robots to change color so we can cross the road. And when I turned around, name, Dere stares me dead as in the eyes.
I was like, Tati.
If this is how I die, yo guys, I was having a panic attack, literally. And I was like, I can't break down right now. Like, I need to get back home. Like, I need to get back to my apartment. Like I was like adamant about
So I was like, Pinky, just get back to your apartment. Like, you can go break down in your apartment by yourself. But right now, I need you to stay strong, Chummy, because this is not how we're going out.
So I cross, and I totally forgot which tram I'm supposed to take, or which direction my tram is supposed to be coming in. It's like my mind went blank. Like it went blank. I was like, and in that moment I was like, any tram that pulls up right now, I'm getting on. I don't know whether, like, I don't even know. I don't even care where it's gonna take me, but I do not want to be here right now. So when I crossed, he didn't cross at the same time. So he stood, right? He stood there, and I crossed, and I got to the side where I thought like my tram was gonna come on. So I stood there, and I'm dead as watching this man, because I'm like, if this man comes and gets on the same tram as I, then for sure, like some shit is about to go down. So I'm like, sorry. So I'm like, nah, bro. He stands there, and he hasn't crossed yet, right? And then this tram comes, and I remember, I don't even think I looked. At what tram it was or whatever. And I was dead as watching him, right? And he hadn't crossed, so he was still standing and staring at me. And he was just standing there with his hands in his pockets. I think he even had a freaking smirk on his face, and he was just standing and staring at me. And I was like, yo guys, the things women have to go through there. So I'm standing there and I'm watching him, so I can be like, I was like, I have to keep an eye on him to know like this man cannot be getting on the same tram as I. So when I got on the tram, it's like those movie scenes, man, where like the tram goes by and the man is
gone, and you're like, shit. So I'm on the tram, right? And I'm like looking out to see like if this man is still
outside or if he got on the tram. And so when I got on the tram, like I sat, and right in front of me there was like a guy, and this is me freaking out, because I'm like, what if this is the guy that was with him or whatever? And I'm like, I'm about to like literally break, like literally cry in front of this guy. But I was like, I was holding it in, man. And then I'm looking inside the tram to see was like, is there anybody? Did he get on? Did he not get on? And I'm freaking this shit out. And I was just like, Lord, please, like, let me just get home safe. Guys, when I say, man, when I say I was scared, like, I was terrified. Like, I was like, bruh. I was really like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna get trafficked. I don't know what is going to happen to me. Like, bro, like, I was freaking the shit out. So anyway, so I got on the tram, and this guy sitting in front of me, and he greets me, man, like a different guy now. He says hi, and I just smile at him and I wave. And this is me literally staring in the window, praying, kushanu, this guy did not get on this tram, because I ain't finna die. Like, I'm scared. So fortunately, thank the heavens, I got on the right tram. And I remember, I think I literally shed like one tear. And I wiped it away so fast, because I don't want the guy that was sitting in front of me, like, to notice. Wiped it off so fast or whatever. And then I got to like where where I was staying, like the area I was staying was like the tram stopped or whatever. And then when I got out, when I say I get off, and I walked so fast to my apartment that day there. And when I got to my room, I literally broke down and I cried, and I was like, God, like, wow. Like, I was like, God, wow. Imagine like the worst case scenario. I got kidnapped or whatever in a foreign country, right? What are the odds of me getting found? Do you get what I'm saying? I was literally like, and from that day on, I remember I told Shara, I was like, girl, I'm never going out by myself again. I'm not here. I was like, when you get back, anything and everything that I'm doing, I'm not going anywhere by myself. Whether it is to the shop, grocery shopping or whatever, from that weekend on, I never went out by myself again. That was my story time. If you guys would like to hear more story times from me, please let me know down in the comment section. And always remember, everything happens for a reason. So